Hey everyone, so since I got so many responses and reactions to my gym doll that I got last night, um, I figured I would share some of my gym collection that I have in my toy room because I do collect toys because I am a big kid. So, so there's my stage attire, and then there's more stage attire for 13 spiders in my toy room. um, so I just have this shirt that I got when I met Samantha Newark, who's the voice of Jem. Um, and then I do have the DVD box set that I was lucky enough to snag at Walmart several years ago for $20. And then Jem and Pizzazz Funko Pops. Um, so these were released like a while back, but they are re-releasing some gem pops that are supposed to be coming out this month. I pre-ordered them. The gem is going to be different than this one. And Funko is doing all the holograms. Um, so you can find those pretty much about anywhere now. And then this is the Hallmark ornament that I got a few years ago. Glad I got it when I did because it's stupid expensive now. This is the original 80s Rockin' Roadster. It's one of them. So I have that on there. And then I made that out of those little melty beads because I thought that was cool. One of my gym dolls just fell. Let me stick her shoe back on. I gotta get her a stand. She keeps falling. She'll stand for a minute and then she'll fall. We'll just have to stand her over there. So here's my misfits over here. The Bad Chick group. Those are all 80s. These stands right here are 3D printed. So these are the original, because they have the where it says Jem on it or whatever. Those are the original stands. But the stands were very bad for breaking, as you can see this right here. So this was 3D printed to put in this. But Mike 3D printed these stands for me, for my dolls. So I just got to get some for a couple of other ones. So I've got Glitter and Gold, Jem, and Rio. I actually scored that inbox Rio off of Marketplace for $20. Can you believe that shit? And then, so there's the doll that I got last night. And then, oh my gosh, she's the one that keeps falling over. She's a little woo. Her joints are loose, so. And then my next shelf down has Jem and the Holograms up here performing, as well as I have two Jem dolls because I have one as Jem and then the other one is Jerica back in her dressing room. And there's Rio back there. I don't think, none of these stands here are all original stands. They're not 3D printed. There's Synergy. She still needs some attire completion, but I got a bunch of actual Jem clothes back there in the back. These are all Jem accessories and stuff in the back. And the place that closes up and it makes the speaker still works, so you can actually play music through it. So there's Jem. She needs some shoes. I gotta find her original shoes. This is the microphone that I made, and the guitar, Pizzazz's guitar that I made when I went as Pizzazz, cosplayed as Pizzazz, and Abby went as Jem. I made that for her, and I made this belt sash for Abby when we went to go meet Samantha Newark. That's the other Rockin' Roadster. Yes, it is missing pieces, but I literally got this and the white one for $50 for both. So that was several years ago. So anyways, and I've got, let's move Shayna over here. So there's video in box right there. Look at that old price tag. It's a Toys R Us price tag. $7.96. Jesus, you wouldn't even be able to get that in store for that price now. Hell, I paid $25 for the new Jem doll. And then we've got Dance back here. Oh, she's in box. Mike actually found both of those for me at McKay's in Knoxville. They had them $50 a piece, I think. They had 2 others, but you know, you can't buy them all when you don't have the money. But anyways, so that is my Jem collection. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here like a big kid, and I'm going to, I've already opened her and took her out. Of course, y'all saw the pictures, but I'm going to show you what all is in this for those of you that are wanting to go get one. So I've already got a tape cut right here. This is really cool. So the difference, she does come with, here, let me read. It says it's got 16 pieces. It says it plays the theme song. It does come with both outfits for Jem and Jerrica, like the original doll did. But this one does not have both hair colors like the original Jem did. Because the original Jem she had the dark pink on top of her hair and then the blonde underneath. These being made by Hasbro, the pink was very bad for fading out, which is why it's hard to find one that still has the pink in her hair. But so you're supposed to put she would be pink on top, blonde underneath, and then you would pull the pink back and put it up in her little hat and keep the blonde down, so that way, and it was shorter too, so that way she could be Jerrica. So pretty cool idea. And then her earrings light up in the back, and both of my dolls still work. So all right, so there's 2 pieces here in plastic. You have this one, and then you have this. So this, Abby was tearing into all this other stuff while I was taking Jem out of the box. So this is like a concert ticket, and hold on, there we go. And when you flip it over, so it has, looks like your section row seat, whatever. And being on the Jem collectors group, somebody had commented, well, is everybody's ticket the same, or did everybody get something different? So they're all exactly the same. And the reason that they are all the same is because this is an actual ticket from one of the scenes in the 80s Jem episodes. So they're holding a ticket, and you can see it, and so they took that scene and made the actual ticket out of it. So I think that's pretty cool. And then, so these are stickers. This actually comes on the inside of the box, on the side over here. But Abby took those off so that way she could look at them, because that's what I told her. This one was for opening, so I didn't mind it coming apart. Of course, I didn't want the box and everything destroyed, but she's really good with stuff. So very, very happy to have my children respect things from the past. All right, so we're gonna. Wow, she popped that back on there. Good, awesome. She's done a good job on that. You get your little backstage pass thing here. with you get a lanyard, VIP lanyard, VIP to Jem. That would be awesome. Oh my gosh, now I'm not going to get it back in there. I should have taken it out. Abby done a really good job putting all this back together. Hold on. All right, I'll put it back in there. I gotta do this video. So, and here's her Jerica clothes, her hat. As you can, so that's the 80s right there, and then this is the new one. And then this is her stand. So this acts as her, you put this in here, this part on top of that, and acts as her doll stand, as well as you can take that off, you put this in place, and then you can take her microphone right here and put that in there, and she can stand on it, and then you push the button. So that's what it plays for that. So that's pretty cool. And then so she's got her glasses and her shoes that go with this outfit for being Jerica. Here is the comb. I actually took this out. Wow, Abby did a really good job putting all this stuff back together. I can't even get it back out. We had to pull this stuff out. Anyways, I had this out because I was actually brushing her hair because it was a mess when I took her out. And then, now we're going to see if I can even get this out so I can show the doll. Okay. Yeah, so there's her microphone. And then, like I said, that goes into, it slides into that right there. So we'll set that there for a second. And then check her out. So she does not have the light up earrings like the original Jem doll. Her dress is darker. Let me scoot up here to my original. Oh, I'm just going to block the camera. So her dress is darker than the original. Now, yes, the original has lost a lot of pink, but it was never that dark to begin with. So, she is just, well, I was going to say probably just a little bit smaller, but the other Jem is on a stand, so she would be, here, let's put her on. I can't reach this stuff. Yeah, so she would be the same size as the original Jem doll. So that's pretty cool. Her shoes don't like to stay on. This new one. The joints, so she's got her wrist and her elbow, shoulder, her head moves, the knees move, and the ankles. So as the originals had the articulation right there in the wrist, and then the elbows and legs were actually rubber like Barbie doll. So these are actual, and they're click, like the articulation is like, so you click it to the next thing that you want, and that's how, see, kind of like that, and then, I mean, it's almost kind of hard to do. Do your click. So that's really cool. It helps keep, and her ankles do the same thing. Helps keep the position of how you want to put her if you display her or whatever. I don't know if she has articulation in her waist like the original does. But she's got tights. And her hair is very soft. But I had fun. It was literally like being a kid again. Just like, oh my god, I've got to take the Jem out of the box so I can touch it. I gotta touch it. I can look at it all day in the box, but I want to touch it. I want to brush her hair. So that's the new Jem doll. Again, she is $25 at Walmart. She will only be at Walmart for a while. The company that is doing this is Loyal Subjects. Right there. Loyal Subjects. They are doing a lot of the re-release retro stuff. So, check the box out. So anyways, Walmart's going to be the only one carrying her for a little while. There will be other distributors later in the year, but right now it's only Walmart. So if anybody is wanting her, I suggest going into your Walmart and find her and get her, because there are people that fucking go to the damn department stores and they buy all this fucking shit and they flip it, and that's literally what they do. That's their fucking job. So, to the people that do truly want these toys and stuff, get screwed because they can't buy it at store price. So, fuck them people. So anyways, if you want her, go get her. Do not rely on the, on your Walmart location website, because you can punch in stuff on the Walmart website and your location, and it's supposed to tell you if you have the stuff in stock. This wasn't even supposed to be released until today, but a lot of, being on that Jem group, a lot of Walmarts were starting to put her out early, which is how I knew she was coming out. So I've actually been searching for her for the past couple of weeks. The Alcoa, Tennessee Walmart is where I found her. And they literally did not even get her until last night. I went earlier in the day yesterday and didn't find her, and there was a lady that was working in the toy section. I had the UPC because of the other collectors who had already found her. So she punched in the UPC, and then she told me that it was going to be on their truck that was coming in last night. And so I asked her, if she was going on the floor from after they pulled her off the truck, or would it be like the next day, which would be today. And she said, well, it's supposed to go on the floor tonight when the truck comes in, but it'd probably be best to just check back tomorrow, which would be today. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go and just see, because, I don't know. I don't want to take the chance with all these shitty fucking scalpers buying up the toys and reselling them. So I went, and there was a small pallet there. It didn't have a lot of toys on it, but it had a bunch of Loyal Subjects toys. It wasn't just the Jem, but there's like a Carmen Sandiego and my pet monster stuff. So again, the Loyal Subjects is doing a bunch of, and there's other toys and stuff. If you all just are looking for something, go to the Loyal Subjects website and see what retro toys that they're redoing. If anybody is, anybody on my friends is a My Little Pony, 80s My Little Pony collector, these are re-releases of the 80s My Little Ponies, the actual molds, the actual size, everything. But this is not by Loyal Subjects. This is by a company called Basic Fun. And you can get on their website and see, because they are also doing retro re-releases. The Loyal Subjects are doing the retro strawberry shortcake dolls, and they're doing the strawberry shortcake, Rainbow Bright plush dolls, and they're doing these new Rainbow Bright figures that are the same size as the strawberry shortcake dolls. And they have the brushable hair like strawberry shortcake too. So again, check out Basic Fun and the Loyal Subjects if you all are looking for re-releases of 80s toys if you're a big kid like I am. And go try to get, the stuff that you want. And the thing is there's a lot of, like, especially a lot of these ponies have already been out for a couple of years. They are harder to find now. But Basic Fun is still making and releasing stuff with the ponies. It just takes a little bit of time. So, you can find a lot of this stuff on Amazon's website, the retro ponies. And then Basic Fun also took and released these prototype ponies that was at the end of the My Little Pony line that Hasbro actually never released. There was artwork and prototypes, but they never actually released it because it was at the end of the My Little Pony line. So Basic Fun bought the licensing and everything from Hasbro and made them. So these are actually based off the prototypes that were never released back in the early 90s, because that was when the 80s My Little Pony line died off. So these were never the Celestial ponies. That one was packaged crooked, and I just thought it was cool, so I left it that way. I didn't even open it. There's 4 of them. These were never released in the 80s. So these are completely brand new. And the My Little Pony collector world is absolutely in love with them. I highly recommend them. I opened one because, again, I like to open. But there you go. Let me pull her box out. There you go. So that is the original artwork for those back in the day. So, again, if you're a My Little Pony collector, these are still up for sale on Amazon's website, and I think they're $15 each. I highly recommend them. These are all very, very fucking good quality. They're not El Cheapo. Like, we can look right here. This one is the 80s Peachy right here. And then this is the new one. This is the re-release. This is her Pretty Parlor that she came with. So there you go. There's the 80s. There's the re-release. So, again, I bought 2 of them. One to open, one to keep in box. So, these are all reproduction. Again, like I said, I highly recommend those if you're a My Little Pony collector. And then, I highly recommend this Jem doll. She is amazing freaking quality. Definitely not like the El Cheapo Barbie stuff that's out. So, go to Walmart. See if you can get a hold of her if you want her. And again, check out Basic Fun and the Loyal Subjects. Check out their websites and look into the other retro toys that they are releasing. Bye!